Yo, what's good, TikTokers and hip hoppers, face bookers and lookers, pimps and hookers, Instagrammers and scammers, baby daddies and baby mamas, niggas and slammers, and all the niggas in Atlanta, even Alabama. Man, I just came up with a revelation. But I can't get too mad because as a millennial, this shit was really not an option like that. And the shit that was around was a joke. But now I'm seeing more and more commercials. And as someone that is a father that has a kid that's going to be of college age, literally about 8 or 9 years from now, this is some shit to think about. You be seeing all of them online universities and you be thinking that shit is a joke, right? Like, going to college online. I did it the gangster way. I stood in a crowded ass dorm and I shared showers and my parents paid $20,000 a year proudly. Check out this bizarre rapper style from me, baby IG. You put your key, I put my key in. Money we'll be seeing will reach the fucking ceiling. Shit, now that I'm a parent and I might have to be the one to foot the bill for this shit, what I'm thinking is this. Notice how, and I'm talking to you Gen X's and you millennials, and I know you Gen Zers, you guys hear it all the time now, which is at your job, they have not only tuition reimbursement, but they basically throw it up in your face that the only way that you can really get up into management is by having some type of degree, and they'll do tuition reimbursement. For you dumb motherfuckers, that basically means that you pay for this shit up front and fuck around and show them your transcripts and shit, and they'll put that shit right back on your check. Hence the word reimburse. That might not be a bad lick. Imagine your kid goes to high school. And imagine your kid gets some good grades and they go to WGU online or New Hampshire online on one of these online spots. And rather than wasting a whole bunch of money on just unnecessary tuition, you fuck around and get them a laptop. And imagine they do some shit that I've seen a lot of Gen Zers do, which is while they're at work, depending on what kind of job they got, or just while they're at home, they pop up that laptop and they fuck around and take these courses. And because of the fact that for every class, nobody can tell whether you got a book or not, because as a millennial, I did do some of the first computer tests where they can't tell if it's open book or not, but what they do is they time your ass. Meaning you literally get damn near close to the time that it takes for you to take a test in class. Because I mean, if you ever had to just stay after class let out, just to fill out a test, and you just really didn't know what the fuck you was doing. But that's here nor there. They basically give you about 30 minutes raw dog to take the little class and shit. And I gotta look up the prices. Now, if the prices are exactly the same, then I mean, fuck it. You might as well let your kid go to a traditional college so that they can get out of town and get away from your crazy ass, meaning you as the father and her as the mother, vice versa. You can get them the fuck out the house. And they can fuck around and meet some new friends and find out who they are. They can fuck around and become the biggest liberal hippie that they know that they can be. If that's the case. But if that shit is drastically cheaper, these kids can fuck around and really work somewhere and be making some money and damn near being able to take care of their own rent. And then maybe they're not going to be knocking out whole motherfucking years of college within 6 or 7 months like motherfuckers was doing back when they went to the traditional college. Maybe they might slow roll it. Maybe they might fuck around and be doing about 6 to 12 to maybe 18 hours at a time. But imagine your kid is doing this with money that they're earning, so they're really not asking you for shit. And if they are, the little bit of money that they are asking towards that online tuition is some shit to where even as a cheap ass black parent, because niggas get real cheap when it's time to do some shit for somebody else, it's some shit where you're like, you know what, fuck it, you don't even owe me. You're basically just asking me to throw you about $1,000 to $2,000 to fuck around and get you through a few classes. And they're putting you on a payment plan with it. Yeah, you know what, fuck it, put my card on file. That way when you're making them payments to them, you can fuck around and get some money out of my account. Just always hit me up and let me know how much you finna take out so that I can fuck around and balance my mental checkbook. And then they get reimbursed for that shit. And imagine their job actually does let them get up in management with that damn online degree. Because they're not saying, in order to be a manager over here at Amazon, you have to have graduated from Harvard or Yale or Hartford. Some heathens don't even know the difference. You don't have to have gone to UCLA or University of Michigan or University of Illinois or University of Missouri or University of Southern California, aka USC, known by Reggie Bush fame. They not even saying that you had to go to a fly-ass motherfucking HBCU like I did. Hampton, the real HU. Home by the Sea, class of 2004. Go Pirates. You didn't have to go to punk-ass Howard with them punk-ass Bisons. You didn't have to go to Alcorn State. You didn't have to go to FAMU. You didn't have to go to Southern. You didn't have to go to Jackson State, where Dion and his kids started off at. I'm telling you, that online shit. To all my parents that's got 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, especially if you got 13 or 14-year-olds, look into that shit. Look into that and hit me up in the comments. Let me see what kind of prices we coming up with. Because if it's a drastic difference, then that might be the move. Some of these kids is anti-social anyways. All they want to do is just sit up on the computer and stare at their phone anyways. So shit, let them do that shit from home or at their damn job. Let them get this degree and let's see what happens as far as them. Just because it had to be hard for us doesn't mean that it has to be hard for them. Maybe we ran so that they could walk.